Nikhila Vedanuvachasam Paramhardam Yuktam Hyahilachidachid Bhinnamapicha Abhinnam Swabhavyat Gunicha Paramam Brahmagamidam Samadishtam Yaistan Api Satatamide Guruvaran Samadishtam Yaistan Api Satatamide Guruvaran Madhya Hridaya Kashe Sadanandamayo Guruhu Udetu Satatam Samyak Swatmananda Prabodhakaha Harihi 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 Om Tas Jaya Guru Jaya Guru. We shall have 3 times chorus recitation of Omkara. As usual, interlock your fingers and put them on your lap. Sit comfortably erect, close your eyes, open the mouth and the heart and join me. Take enough of breath, as much as you can, don't fear. See, I don't know whether you can see me. I think you are doing very well. Very nice. How do you feel? Does it set a good... Huh? Yes. Very good. What is the verse we were reciting at first? Divibhuma. Divibhumau tathakashe
Divibhumau tathakashe
Bahirantascha me vibhuhu
Bahirantascha me vibhuhu
Yo vibhatyavabhasatma
Yo vibhatyavabhasatma
Tasmai sarvatmane namaha
Tasmai sarvatmane namaha
Tasmai sarvatmane namaha
Tasmai sarvatmane namaha.
I told you earlier also, in the whole of spiritual pursuit, there are 2 focuses. One is the self or the Atma. Whenever you refer to Atma, it is always an indication to something present within your body. Atma. The next focus will be Brahman. The word Brahma always indicates extensiveness. It's not enough if I say universalness. Even the universe, maybe it has a boundary. It is extensive. So that extensiveness of the truth is indicated by the word Brahman, and by the word Atma we are meaning Aham Pratyaya Gocharaha. What? What you denote by the term I, Aham, that is what is called the self. Everybody says I. What do you denote by that? It is certainly a presence, and that presence is where? Within one's own body. We are not able to see it, sense it initially, not for a long time, but that is the indication. Now what we indicate by the term I, Aham, it is the same thing that we indicate by the term God and Brahman. Tell me, a drop of the sea and the whole sea, are they different? The space in a pot and the space in a building and the space all around, is there any difference? It is like that. So there are two focuses. One is the Atma, another is the Brahman. For you, I don't know whether it is easy or difficult to have the idea that there is the self. Something within the body called the self, different from the body. If you have any doubt or difficulty, then in Kaivalya Navanidam, which is a very important text, originally written in Tamil, but rendered in Sanskrit, its origin is Tamil Nadu. There is a shloka which I generally use, but for so many days and months I have not used it. Dehadanyo nasti dehiti chetvam swapne kova vetti sarvam vikaram suptau kova shunya vetta prabodhe grinhatyakshaihi drishyajadam vadasva. Suppose you say it is all the body. What? Swamiji, it is all the body. I cannot understand anything different from the body. If you say that, then we are asking you three questions. Please answer them. Dehad anyo, different from the body. Nasti dehiti chetvam. If you hold the view that there is nothing called dehi, the indweller, if you hold like that, then the first question is swapne kova vetti sarvam vikaram. When you have a dream, all of you must have dreamt, is it not? When there is a dream, you tell me, who dreams? Your body is lying intact on the cot. You feel that you have gone to America or France or Denmark. Your body is lying here. With what body did you go? And who experiences the dream? You are lying asleep, totally asleep, disconnected from everything. World, body, mind, intelligence and ego. At that time you are experiencing another world with another body, with another set of Panchabhutas, with another train, another aircraft, another bus, another car. Tell me, who is the person who feels it? Swapne kova vetti sarvam vikaram. All the changes, modifications, instances, events, episodes, all of them, who is knowing it? Because you are sleeping. You are sleeping. Then who is the person that is awake in dream? Suptau kova shunya vetta. In the same manner, who is that person who went to sleep or goes to sleep to say, I did not know anything? I did not know anything. And I went to France on an aircraft. I got into a hotel. I was hungry and I took my food. When you wake up, you find the food is still undigested in your stomach, the waking food. But you felt all this. So who is that person who felt? Then again, who is the one that sleeps to say, I know nothing? All the three eyes, are they same or different? Huh? I dreamt. I slept. Now, Grinnhatya Akshayir Drishyajadam Madasva. When you wake up, who is that person with the instrumentality of the senses perceives the objects? I slept, I got awake, and I started interacting with the objects. Meanwhile, I had a dream also. In all the three, the eye is the same. In one, it is quiet. In another, it is active and interactive. In the third, it is active and interactive along with so many others like him. So, can you deny the existence of the eye within your body? Huh? This is a wonderful question. In this matter, the very important expression is Guru, Guru, Guru. A Guru is one who carries the knowledge of the Supreme Truth. He had pursued it with all exclusiveness, all fullness and wholesomeness. He has realized the truth, and the realization has molded his life. He read the Shastras. He has ample knowledge of Shastras. Generally, various kinds of people will approach a Guru. There will be illiterate people, enlightened people, erudite people, people who know enough about Shastras, people from the background of yoga, background of religion, background of devotion. All the people will go to him. When they start asking questions, seeking clarifications, he must be able to give them. So a lot of knowledge is necessary for a good Guru. But his knowledge is always coupled with his realization. So he has the experiential wisdom. What? Experiential wisdom. A Guru cannot be a Guru, says Srimad Bhagavatam, if he is not able to lead the seeker, lead the disciple to a state of wisdom and fulfillment as he himself has. What the Guru actually does is, he makes the disciple like himself. What? That is why in ashrams you will find a Guru is there, some disciple comes there, the disciple becomes very close to him, serves him, and gradually the Guru drops his body, his position is taken by the other. The Parampara continues. See, we have Sringeri, Kamakoti Pidam, Dwaraka Pid, Jyotirmat, etc. In all these places, how many years the Parampara has been continuing? About Guru, Shankara has presented it very well. Drishtanto naiva drishtaha tribhuvana jathare sadguror jnanadaduhu sparshaschet tatra kalpyaha sanayati yadaho swarnadam ashmasaram nasparshatvam tathavi sridacharana yuge sadguru sviya shishye swiyam samyam vidhatte bhavati nirupamaha tena va alaukigobi. What a wonderful statement is this. He says to illustrate the role a Sadguru plays in the form of initiating a disciple into spiritual wisdom and realization. It cannot be illustrated. The world is ample with so many things. So many examples are there. Many things are there. But all these examples put together will not be able to amply illustrate the relationship between a Guru and a Shishya and how the Guru transforms the Shishya into a position likening with himself. So the words are very brutal. Drishtanto naiva drishtaha. Example is never found. Tribhuvana Jatare, in all the three worlds. Sadguru Jnanadatuhu. A Sadguru who is giving and instilling jnana, who is able to give jnanadana. Why are you saying so? There is something called parasmani, a philosopher's stone. When you touch anything with that stone, it is getting converted into gold. Can you not use that example? He says no. The parasamani converts only all things into gold. The Sadguru doesn't do so. He converts the Shishya to be like himself. Parasmani doesn't convert the products into another parasmani. Sparshaschet tatra kalpyaha sanayati yadaho swarnatam ashmasaram nasparshatvam tathavi. That sparshatva example will not work here. Sridha Charana Yugaye Sadguru Sviya Shishye. Anybody who has sought his feet, the Sadguru interacts heartily with him, wholesomely with him, as a result of which millimeter by millimeter the disciple gets transformed. Every time he sees him, his eyes are such that every sight there is a transformingness in it. Swiyam samyam vidhatte. He actually bestows swiyam samyam, likeness with himself. Bhavati nirupamaha. Therefore it is unparalleled. Tenava alaukigovi. For that reason, it is supra-worldly also. What do you see? Huh? Our culture is very great, Baba. Every day I am eating. My stomach is getting full. But I don't think anything can fill my heart and mind. But when I read slokas of this kind, especially when I utter it also particularly, I find a fullness, contentment, ecstasy, superfluity of it, that it cannot be compared. This is something that you can remember any time. See, it's not enough if you hear and read. Unless you commit them to memory, it won't be available to you. I would ask every one of you to learn at least 25 verses. 25 verses. One day I dictated about 100 verses here. I said I will condense everything in 50 verses, then it went up to 100. It is there here. If you learn 25 verses, that will be sufficient for you to give guidance. Not only guidance, it will delight you, make you ecstatic. That Guru must have the capacity to transform the disciple. A person who is not able to do so, he is not a Guru at all. Gururna sasyat, swajano na sasyat, pita na sasyat, janani na sasyat, devam na tatsyat, na patischa sasyat, na mojayedya samuveda mrityum. This is a touchstone for every one of you. Don't say, I am the husband, I am the father, I am the mother. I am the brother, I am the deity, I am the teacher. None of you should say that. If you are not able to liberate the other from the clutches of death. So the Guru must have this intrinsic power. There are two verses, not two verses. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I want you to understand this. How many different paths are there? People will say, what? I am a karma yogi. Very rarely people say I am a jnana yogi. All will say karma yogi. By doing karma, you don't become a yogi at all. Karma, everybody is doing. Additionally, to make you karma yogi, what is there? You must have yoga buddhi and yoga sadhana. When your activity is coupled with the yoga element, it becomes karma yoga. That yoga element is not action. It is an attitude. It is an objective. It is an attitudinal orientation for your mind and intelligence. That is what makes the karma a karma yoga. So Krishna says in the 3rd chapter, Logesmin vividha nishtha pura prokta maya nagha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. Right from the beginning, I have instituted in this world the same yoga, but it has got two facets. At one time or for a certain period, it is associated with karma activity. Thereafter, the karma element drops and it is associated only with wisdom. People who live in forest and solitude, if at all, they will not be doing any worldly activity. If at all they do something, it will always be with their mind and intelligence. They will engage in contemplation, maximum read something or hear something. That's all what they do. There is no worldly activity at all in their life. Such people, they are called Sankhyas. They will always be introspecting, reflecting. They may read the Upanishads, listen to the Upanishads, reflect upon the message. So it is a mento-intellectual pursuit for them. And for the others, it is associated with a physical life also. Jnana yogena sankhyanam, karma yogena yoginam. It is associated with jnana, wisdom, and its pursuit. And for the others, it is associated with karma, activity, and its pursuit. In Srimad Bhagavata, he says, Yogastrayo maya prokta, nrinam shreyo vidhissaya, jnanam karma cha bhaktisya, nanyopayosti karhichid, nirvinnanam jnana yogo, nyasinam iha karmasu, teshva nirvinna chittanam, Bhakti Yoga siddhida. This is what he says. Here he spoke about one nishtha divided into two phases. There he says in Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, Yogastrayo maya prokta. Yoga is threefold. Jnanam, karmacha, bhaktischa. One is Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. What is the difference between these three? Nirvinnanam Jnana Yogo. Say that.
Jnana Yogo.
Nirvinnanam Jnana Yogo.
Nirvinnanam Jnana Yogo.
People who have dispassion, congenitally or very soon after birth in them, they cannot be asked to do work, they will not be interested in it. They have no patience to be engaged in worldly activities at all. Nirvinnanam jnana yogo. They will straight away take up an exclusively contemplational life. Nyasinam iha karmasu. You cannot retain them here at all. They are people given to renunciation. Such people are there. Not all are there, but some are there. Teshu anirvinna chittanam. Those people who do not have this dispassion as a strong element in their mind. Karma yogastu kaminam. People who have desires and greed in their mind, for them is karma yoga. Teshu anirvinna chittanam karma yogastu kaminam. Yadrichaya mat kathadau jadashraddhastu yafuman na nirvinno nadisakto bah. Another kind of people. They generally live as usual along with the others, together with the others like them. Somehow they happen to hear something godly. And Upanishadic talk is going on, Srimad Bhagavata Saptaha is going on, Ramayana or anything else. They feel like going there and they listen to. Once they start listening to, they have a lot of allurement and attraction towards it. Their mind is not dispassionate, nor is it passionate. Their mind is not dispassionate, nor is it. They are so moderate. For them, Bhakti Yogosya Siddhidaha. The Bhakti Yoga is the best. Bhakti Yoga is the best. What is this Bhakti Yoga? Bhakti Yoga is one where straight right from the beginning you start listening to godly stories, chanting the name of God, If at all you associate yourself with people who are given to devotion, whenever they meet, they will always speak about God and discuss about God. That is the type of people. Such people, how do they develop and grow? In Srimad Bhagavatam there are 12 skandhas. In the 11th skandha, 2 are the episodes. One is Krishna's instruction to Uddhava, the last message he gave when he was 125 years old. Normally people live, after 60 they start murmuring. In Malayalam there is a statement, Arvadinapparam Purupurupam. 60 years means you start murmuring. I was doing, they are not doing, now I cannot do. Previously it was like that, my time golden. See? This kind of a statement, this is that. Krishna never had any problem. 120 over, another 5 years also he continued. He was not in a mood to recline. Brahma came and asked him to return. See, he said yes. And that too after destroying his family, who would have otherwise become proud and harmed the world too much. Now this is the main theme in the 11th skandha of Srimad Bhagavata and followed by another skandha. But before introducing Krishna's dialogue with Uddhava, Vedavyasa has brought a beautiful episode there. That episode is called Navayogi Sambhashana. Navayogi? It is a dialogue between 9 yogis and Nimi Chakravarti, the Emperor Nimi. The Emperor Nimi was performing a yaga. And the yaga was in progress. Ritviks were present there. Everything was there. Suddenly these yogis unannounced appeared. Any Raja has got a royal dimension in his buddhi and mind. So he understood who had come. He stopped the yaga, got up, received them, washed their feet, gave them something to drink and seated them. When the Raja, the performer, got up, all the preceptors also got up. And then after giving them drink, etc., honoring them, he sat in front. All the Ritviks also sat behind him. Then he said, I am very happy that you have come. My whole yaga has become holy and it has fulfilled its purpose by your arrival. Are you following me? No. It is a very holy yaga that is going on. And the king stopped it. So the arrival of the yogis was far superior to the performance of the most rare ritual. Generally you are given to the ritual more. So he stopped. Then he said, I would like you to instruct me on Bhagavata dharmas. What? The word Bhagavata means a man who always has Bhagavan in his mind. He feels I am Bhagavan's. Anybody who feels Bhagavan's I am, he is a Bhagavata. See, Bhagavatas have got some characteristic traits, practices, habits, etc. I would like you to tell me so that I can copy them, include them, incorporate them and grow. Then all the yogis started speaking one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. I think it is Chamasa who spoke like this. Shrinvan subhadrani rathangapane janmani karmani chayani loke gītāni nāmāni tadarthakāni gayan vilajjo vicareda sangaha. If you want to develop bhakti, devotion, and your devotion should become expansive, it should grow in the manner in which Bhagavan himself wants it. If you want to be totally embraced and accepted by God, then you have to completely sell yourself to God. Every one of you will worship God, but you never consider Him to be supreme. Tell me how many are there in this assembly who consider that God alone is supreme in my life. You will go to the temple, pray to God, my son, marriage. When you consider God to be supreme, there is no question of anything else. That supremeness about God is always missing. That is why devotion does not grow in us. Suppose you become Bhagavan's and you live as a God's being, what is your problem? Your wife, your children, your domestic responsibilities, marriage, everything will be looked after by God. But you don't have that kind of a faith. So he says, Shrinvan subhadrani rathangapane janmani karmani chayani loke. Get out of your house. Wherever there are divine recitations, go there and listen to the godly birth, the godly growth, the godly accounts, the godly exploits and the godly excellences. Listen to them. You don't know them. Listen to them. Janmani karmani chayani loke gītāni nāmāni tadarthakāni. Listen to the songs which will depict these accounts and chant the names which are relating to God and depicting God. Tadarthakāni gayan. Initially you hear. Gradually you get attuned to the spirit and message. The third stage will be you will yourself start singing and reciting. Gayan, vilajjo, devoid of any sense of shame, vichared asangaha. Ramble in this world with no sense of attachment at all, like the air and space. To console you, I would like to add, this is described by Srimad Bhagavatam and Parikshit only heard it. He did not go out. He only heard it. and he attained his salvation on the 7th day. So don't think that you have to do this, but you should listen to it, and the mind should become like that. The transformation of Parikshit was mental, but he never moved from his spot. He did not go to a temple, he did not chant the name of God, only heard. The transformation took place. Evam radhasva priyanama kirtya jatanurago drudachitta uchaihi hasatyatho rodidiraudi gayati unmadavan nrityadi lokabahya. I don't have time to amply explain it to you. Evam vrataha. Say that. This is the vrata. It is not Ekadashi vrata. It is not Shashti vrata. This is the vrata. This is the pursuit. This is the anushtana. Swapriyanama kirtya. Say.
Swapriyanama kirtya.
Every time he chants the name of God, he feels that I am chanting the name of my most beloved person. My dear souls, you are lacking this. You will chant the name of God, but God will be given the 2nd, 3rd or 5th position in your life. I don't know the first position, who occupies it. The wife, the husband, father, mother, child, I don't know. Swapriyanama kirtya. Say that.
Swapriyanama kirtya.
When I chant the name of God, I am chanting the name of my most beloved person. Hare Rama Govinda Krishna Murare. Hare Rama Govinda Krishna Murare. This is how you should do. What is this? Use your full throat, full heart. Gayan vilajjo vijareda sangaha evam vratasva priyanama kirtya. When you start feeling that you are chanting the name of your beloved, do you know what will happen? Belovedness will start growing and gripping your mind. समझते हैं क्या? थोड़ा कोशिश कीजिए ना, अभी तक नहीं किया है. करेगा क्या नहीं हम नहीं जानते. Jadhanurago, then anuraga will start growing in you. Anuraga means belovedness. Drudachitta uchaihi, the mind, the granite mind will start melting like butter. Uchaihi, loudly. Hasatyatho, he will start laughing loudly. Rodidi, sometimes cry. Raudi, shout. Gayati, sing. Unmadavan rityadi lokabahya. Like an unmata, he will start dancing. These are the symptoms of devotion. When devotion enters your mind, it electrifies you and it behaves in this manner. When devotion operates in him in sufficient measure, making him ecstatic, making him indifferent to all worldly and other considerations, the mind goes on expanding. As a result of expansion, what does he find? Kham vayumagnim salilam mahimja jyodimshi sattvani disho drumadin sarit samudramsha hare shariram yatkinja bhudam pranamed ananyaha. Are you with me? Huh? Going to the puja room. You are giving something to God. What is His dimension? And what are you doing? Sometime or the other, your mind should rise to the godly dimension. So in his mind, the expansion takes place Kham Vayumagnim. The word Kha means sky, Akasha. Vayu, Agni, Salilam, the oceans. Mahimsha, the earth. Jodhimshi Satvani, the luminaries in the sky. Different kinds of beings. Disho, Drumadin, all the 8 directions. Drumadin, trees and plants. Sarit Samudramsha, rivers and oceans. Hare Shariram. What? Say that.
Hare Shariram.
Hare Shariram.
Hare Shariram.
Yat Kinja Bhutam Pranamed Ananyaha. Everything constitutes the body of Lord Hari. And with that concept, with that feeling and bhava, Pranamed Ananyaha, exclusively, without any swerving at all, he goes on prostrating mentally before all. Just imagine. The pranam in the puja room now becomes a ceaseless pranama to all the different forms of existence around you. Bhaktihi pareshanubhavo viraktihi anyatra chaishatrika ekakalaha prapadyamanasya yathashnatasyu tushtihi pushtihi kshudapayonughasam. When you reach this kind of a state, 3 things appear for you. Bhakti, what we call devotion, that fondness, unflinching fondness towards the Lord. There is nothing else, only fondness. It does not look for a flower, an idol, an offering, nothing. It is fondness. Pareshanubhavo. You also understand what is godly experience. Virakti. You develop dispassion for all the fleeting things of the world. Anyatra chaishatrika ekakalaha. All these 3 simultaneously take over your mind. What? Bhakti towards the Lord, dispassion towards the perishable, and godly experience on the other. In which manner? If you seek refuge under God in this way, the way it is mentioned, prapadyamanasya yatha ashnatasyu, a hungry man who eats with every morsel that he gulps in, you will find he has tushtihi, pushtihi, kshudapayo nughasam. It nourishes his body. He finds the taste very delicious, very pleasing, and his hunger also is appeased. This is what Srimad Bhagavata does. Bhaktir viraktir bhagavat prabodha. I think I stop now. There's no question now, isn't it? So I shall stop. Is the proposition complete for you? Yes. Huh? You must always have devotion to the Lord, dispassion to the world, and godly experience in between, realization of God. Without these 3, never keep quiet. न पारमेष्ठ्यं न महेन्द्रधिष्ण्यं न सार्वभौमं न रसाधिपत्यं न योगसिद्धिरपुनर्भवं वा मय्यर्पितात्मेच्छति मद्विनान्यत् मय्यर्पितात्मेच्छति मद्विनान्यत् हरि हरि हरि. Let us have the conclusional Omkara. All of you are chanting very well. Very nice. Harihi Om Tats Jaya Guru.